Hi, thank you for joining my channel, and for those of you who don't know, my name's Chris. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You know, just kissing names and signing babies. Oh, wait. Strike that, reverse it. So the reason for this video is because so far I've just been spewing out all these videos of ideas and different concepts to see, I don't know, what I would like to do. Also to see what kind of feedback I would get from you guys. But of course, I am getting this, like a little bit of advice from a friend of mine who's also a fellow YouTuber, that maybe I should create a video that kind of explains a little bit more about who I am as a person, so they can kind of get to know the person or that face behind all these videos, which I think was some great advice. So I just wanted to let you know, Adrian, that I appreciate you too, and thank you for this advice. So this is going to be a video of 10 facts about myself. Am I that interesting? We'll find out. My name's Chris. Okay, it's time for fun fact number 1. And that first fact is that I am from Buffalo, New York. Yeah, that's not that interesting. Okay, maybe it's not that interesting to you. I get it. But of course, I did spend 21 awesome years there. And I'm proud to say that I'm a fellow Buffalonian. Anyways, so when I moved to Florida and I started going to the University of Tampa, and I would meet people, usually they'd say, "So where are you from?" "I'm from Buffalo, New York." "It's cold there." "Yes, it is." Or, "You from New York?" "Yes, I am." "I'm from Long Island." "Where are you from?" "Buffalo, New York." "That's not New York." Ouch. But Buffalo is also the home of some very essential inventions, such as the windshield wipers, air conditioning, non-dairy creamer, and the electric guitar. Not to mention the buffalo wings, come on. Wait, did I just give some fun facts about my fun fact? Moving on. Okay, moving on to fun fact number 2. I am absolutely in love with horror films. Ugh. Like, I'm talking like Stephen King's It, The Conjuring, Get Out, Us, pretty much anything Blumhouse. Insidious is my absolute favorite. 1 and 2 I probably watched like 10 times each. Also, when it comes to horror films, my fiance Donagy, she is absolutely afraid of horror movies. She only watches them if she's next to me. Sometimes it's kind of hard to get her into the mood to actually watch it because, you know, of course we have to watch some cartoons after or something like that just for her to get that scary image out of her mind. So she helps out, I help out. She sees a horror movie with me. I watch Lilo and Stitch about 17 times. No, really, like 17 times. Moving on to the next fun fact, baseball. Now there is so much I can say, so much I can talk about when it comes to baseball. I started playing when I was 5 years old. My favorite team is the New York Yankees. Favorite player, Derek Jeter. Of course, he's retired now. But yeah, I played ever since I was 5 years old. I played in high school, played in college. I was mainly a shortstop or middle infield. That was literally all I thought about when I was in Buffalo. Like literally I ate, slept, and dreamed baseball. But I'm proud of it. It's not like I regret any of it. I learned so much self-discipline, working quick on my feet, being a team player, and also being a leader. So there's so much I learned from those experiences of playing baseball my whole life. So this is one of my favorite trophies that I won way back in 2001 when I won first place for what was called the hit, pitch, and run. I had to hit 10 pitches to the best of my ability, throw 3 baseballs through a target, and then run from home plate to second base as fast as I could, of course. And we all had to do it, and whoever had the best scores, of course, they ranked them, and I got first place. So I got this when I was really, really young. So if anything, it showed that I had potential. However, let's just say it all went downhill from there. Because I'm not that good, let's face it. So batting cleanup. Oh, nice. On to fun fact number 4. I've been to 5 different proms. Trust me, I know. But yeah, it's a fact that I didn't really find too fascinating, but whenever people find out, they're all like, what? Some people haven't even been to one, so I get it, I understand. But that's just how things turned out for me. So I went to my junior and senior prom, started with those. Then I went to a girl I was dating's junior prom. Then another girl who I wasn't dating, I was just really, really good friends with. We were like best friends. I went to her senior prom. Of course, there was a big story that goes along with that. That I would love to tell you one day. Of course, not in this story, because that would take a long time. And then I went to another friend of mine's prom. Again, most of them were just friends. It's not like I had different girlfriends out there. It wasn't until I moved to Tampa, Florida, it was where I developed my love for dancing and acting. But I still feel like I just love to dance. So I was just so in love with the fact of finding a good place to want to go out there and dance. And prom seemed like the best place for it, which is why I always said yes when it came to those kind of things. I didn't really party that much, so I don't go to clubs, so it's just like, there's not many things out there for me to go to so I can actually dance. So that's another reason why I actually love to go to proms. Guilty pleasure. So moving on to fun fact number 5, it's the whole reason why I created this channel. It's because I am an actor. Okay, that's the whole reason why I ended up moving to LA, is to pursue my film career. Now in my experience, of course, I have plenty of theater, musical theater, commercial, and some film work. When it comes to inspirations of mine, one of the biggest ones would be Jerry Lewis. The way his comedy is exactly how I like to portray myself. That's why I end up taking literally one of his skits and just redoing it in my own way, of course. Another one would be Jim Carrey, Bruce Almighty, Yes Man, Me, Myself, and Irene, The Grinch, oh my god, Ace Ventura, like all of that. I just love his form of comedy. Hello!
Hello!
How are you?
How are you?
I asked you first!
I asked you first.
I'm an idiot!
You're an idiot.
But that's all mainly from the film side. When it comes to the theater side, my favorite would be Lin-Manuel Miranda, which is, he's so awesome. Just the lyrical genius. Hamilton, In the Heights, 2 amazing shows that I would love to be in myself. Lights up on Washington Heights, step at the break of day, I wake up, but I got this little punk I gotta chase away. Pop the grate at the crack of dawn, sing while I wipe down the awning. Hey y'all, good morning. So Lin-Manuel is another great inspiration of mine. He's inspired me to write myself, to kind of push forward and try to create my own material. He's the whole reason why I end up writing my whole proposal song for my fiance. If you don't know, I wrote a whole, it's mainly a rap, but it's my own song / rap for her that I ended up performing for her in front of all our friends and family. It was actually a big event where I actually made her feel like that she was performing at an event, and in the middle of that event, of course, the tables turn and I ended up coming out of nowhere, which she didn't know I was actually going to be there, and I proposed to her. Which, if you want to see that video, it's also literally the first video I ever posted on here. It's called The Sweetest Proposal Ever. So for fun fact number 6, I have an amazing amount of energy. There's just all this energy built up within me that needs to just get out. Just get out. I need to get it out my system. So one way I get it out my system, I actually learned it from my dad. So yeah, Dad, I do get some stuff from you. Sorry. And there's this weird thing where I'll start waving with both my hands, but not at somebody, at each other. They just wave. And I usually do it when I get excited. And of course, the more excited I get, the faster it gets. It's more like this. When Derek Jeter hits a home run, when the Yankees win a game, when I finally get my paycheck, when I want to watch a horror movie and Donna G says yes. Honestly, I just end up doing a lot of random things, and they have really no explanation to them. Yeah, trust me, I know that I could be a little much. So moving on to fun fact number 7. Throughout my 26 years of life, I've never managed to actually sip any type of alcohol, smoke anything, or even try any type of drug. Honestly, I just never had an inkling or an urge or any motivation to even try it, to be honest. It's just something I just feel like I don't even need. And when it comes to hanging out with me, most people who see my energy, like I told you before, it's just like, they're always wondering, what are you taking to get this energetic? I need some. Oh, can I get some of that energy? Because I really need it right now. And it's funny too, because I don't even drink coffee. A lot of things that, or energy drinks, a lot of things that people take to give themselves energy, I don't take any of it. I just get it naturally for myself. Moving on to number 8, which, by the way, the number 8 is my favorite number. Now this one is going to be actually kind of hard for me to actually say. It is kind of difficult, especially because it kind of goes against what I said for number 7. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I have a Coke problem. You saw what I did there? Yeah, I know. I drink a lot of Coke. Honestly, any meal that I have, I just need to have a Coke with it. I drink way more Coke than I do water, which is very scary, I understand. Maybe it is another reason why I do act so energetic all the time. Maybe I just all that Coke in my system. But it's something that's just like, I guess you could say it's like an addiction. I drink it so much and I love it so much. But I've been trying to get better at it. I've been drinking a lot more water lately, and I'm trying to drink less Coke. I would drink probably about 3 to 4 Cokes a day. I would gladly be a walking advertisement for Coke. So just please tell me where to sign Coca-Cola and I'm your man. All right, so now we're on to fun fact number 9. With the fact being that I've been in New York for about almost 21 years of my life, which I'm proud to say, I have never actually been to New York City, Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Long Island, none of those places, which is kind of sad to hear from a fellow New Yorker. I've always wanted to, but just I guess never had that sudden push to go. I mean, I didn't even learn how to drive until I was like 20 years old, which was close to when I actually ended up moving to Florida. So I never even owned a car when I was in New York, so I never even had the idea to even drive down to New York City. Which you'd think I'd want to drive more down over there and see like the Yankees play or something like that, but I don't know, like, it just never happened for me. Which brings us to our 10th and final fun fact, and you've already actually heard this before, but the fun fact is that I'm engaged to a beautiful woman. Her name is Donahi Orehel, and I love her with all my heart. So this is a collage that I made for her way back. I think it was like on our 2nd Christmas that we celebrated together. A whole bunch of pictures of things that we've done together, of course. Tickets to different shows and baseball games that we went to. Going to Universal, Disney, of course, you gotta hit those places in Florida. Pictures of us performing together. And over here, most importantly, this is a cutout from the program from our very, very first date that we had. And that's when we went to go see the show in the Heights. Yep, written by Lin-Manuel Miranda. This is where it sparked for me, both performance-wise and love-wise. So those are my 10 fun facts about myself. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I definitely had a blast doing it for you. Hopefully this could be the beginning of a great new relationship between YouTuber and viewer. I definitely want to develop a better relationship with you guys. If you relate to anything that I said, or there's any more questions that you have from what I said, or if you just want to talk, feel free to comment below. I'll definitely talk to you. I'll respond and everything. And while you're doing that, just please go ahead, like the video, subscribe to my channel so you can see my future videos, and hopefully we'll see some magic happen. Yeah. Fun fact number 11.